Hello everybody. I'm far from my usual haunts here in Southern California, a residential suburban area where my brother lives. I'm visiting. It's been a week. I haven't been in the wilds for a week, anyplace wild. I've been totally civilized, and it takes a bit out of me. Not the same man like this. So this morning I went walking, searching, feeling along the periphery of this civilized zone, trying to find any way to venture out towards this up here. These mountains, these beautiful desert mountains. Wanted to explore out there. Couldn't find any escape. All throughout these areas here, just house after house after house, until I came here and I found this fence. And what do you know? I was thinking about jumping over the fence, but what do you know? Look at here. The gate is open. There's a lock, but it's taken off. It's even broken. The lock is broken and disarmed. Let's open it up. Just enough to slip through. All the further it will open, and replace the seeming guarded entrance. And off we go. Looks like I have a bit of a concrete-covered rocks spillway for floods to get across before I can step onto the wild place. This type of landscape is very familiar to me. This is where I grew up. This part of the world. These brown and seemingly barren hills and rugged mountains. The canyons that hold oases of green and springs, which are the centerpiece of life in these areas, are where I first got my first taste of exploring and discovering and finding myself and finding so many other things in life. And here we go, with the sound of life all around, the sound of humanity all around. Look at that. There we can have a nice view. This is Southern California. This is Moreno Valley. Air is a bit not clear at all. Air is a bit, I don't know if it's smog or what it is. I mean, people are everywhere. It's a Tuesday. Busy, busy, busy. But for me, I'm going to step off of the concrete. Sweet relief. Back into the landscape I love so much. There's lots of interesting things to see here, even though it's not green, at least not everywhere. There's some green right there. There's an oasis here. There's certainly a spring, probably some free-flowing water running for a while, and all alone here on the ground. Many fascinating things to see. Different insects, evidence of larger life, coyotes, rabbits. These plants, though seemingly rather dead and barren, they all tell an interesting story because they're expert at making a living where most plants would just wither and die. These plants are very special in that capacity. They have nature has forged a capacity to survive in this parched environment. And even flowers can be seen popping up here and there. But really, it's I don't know if those flowers are visitors or native to this area. But what I plan to do now is to go down and explore these green areas and wander up. There's an oasis further up, a very, very green oasis. I plan to go up there and have a little fun exploring. And to me, the interesting thing to keep in mind is that you don't have to be in a place like in a spectacular landscape, an overtly spectacular landscape, to enjoy nature. A place like this is just as tempting to me and just as exciting. I mean, no kidding. If I wasn't living in Japan, these are the hills I'd be exploring in. And wandering, this is getting at the edge here is just as, it makes my heart go pitter-patter just as much as it does in Japan. So now let me turn the camera off and begin in earnest the exploration of the landscape that I knew so well as a child. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.